This is Lady B, and I'm coming to you on this beautiful spring morning with a recipe from the calendar book of natural beauty for March for a face wash made with dandelion leaves. And this book is a book all about bringing out your natural beauty through the use of skin and hair care, diet, and exercise. And in this case, it's a recipe where we pick the dandelion leaves and we turn it into a face wash. Now, this is supposed to be, the dandelion leaves are supposed to have all kinds of vitamins, B, C, there's a whole list, I can read it. It's A, C, G, iron, potassium, magnesium, silicone, and calcium. Oh, and B, etc. And it's supposed to, this wash is supposed to help remove sallowness and strengthen the facial tissues at the same time as cleansing. Now, they actually say to use this 3 times a week during March, which is, I suppose, in some places where you get dandelions. Our dandelions just bloomed at the very end of March, not the beginning. So I'm doing it here now instead of at the beginning of the month. But there's no reason you can't do it in another month if that's when your dandelions bloom. So the first thing I have to do for this hair rinse, the dandelion hair rinse, is literally to pick a cup, the equivalent of a cup, of dandelion leaves, which I am sitting in the middle of all these dandelion leaves. So I'm going to do that now, and then I will see you inside for the next step. I think that will be enough. You can see here that I have a small pot in which I have put 1.5 cups of water. To that water, I will now add the 1 cup of dandelion leaves that I just picked out on the lawn. Now, these leaves have been thoroughly washed. There's a lot of things out on that lawn I do not want to put on my face, including things that birds might have dropped. So they've been cleaned thoroughly. And at this point, I'm just pressing down with the spatula to make sure that they're actually in the water. And then as soon as I'm satisfied with that, I put a lid on it, and I want to bring it to a low, slow simmer. Medium low temperature, no higher, and we just want to simmer it for 10 minutes. And you can see here where it's finally come to a simmer, and I've set a timer, and then 10 minutes later the timer's gone off, so I turn off the timer and I'm removing it from the heat and letting it cool to room temperature. And once it cools to room temperature, then we can use it. All right, I'm back. And we set it off to the stove to cool to room temperature. And then I have it in this bowl now. And I'm going to pull the leaves aside so you can see the color is this beautiful gold color. Just this gorgeous gold. And as it's set, it's gotten darker, but when it first came off the stove, it was this color, almost the same color as the dandelion blooms, that beautiful yellow color. Now, there's 2 ways to use this. One is to take 2 sheets of gauze. That's what I have here. You can see there's 2 pieces like that. So 2 pieces together, and you soak it in this, and you put it on your face, and you just let it rest there for 15-20 minutes while you lie down and take a nap, I guess. The other way is to strain this, mashing the leaves up, getting every last bit out of the leaves that you can, and in the water, and then just applying it to your face 2 or 3 times a day, letting it dry there, and just don't go outside until it's dried. Now I'm going to do the soak method. So that's why my leaves are still in here. So I'll put that in there and get that wet. Oh, I don't know if you can see if it's showing up, but it has turned the gauze that same beautiful yellow gold color I was talking about before. And I'm going to dip that one more time. I think I might have taken too much out. And now I'm going to go lie down and put this on my face. Okay, so 20 minutes with these on my face, lying down. Then I rinsed with warm water followed by cold water, and then I blot dry. And you can tell I got my hair wet a little bit. Now, I have to say, when I read this recipe, I thought to myself, why would I want to do this 2 or 3 times a week for a month? But I have to say, my skin feels great, and it feels very toned. So I don't know, maybe I will keep this up as long as the dandelions are blooming. I do have the rest of this, and it didn't take very much of it, so maybe I will bottle this and refrigerate it. That should last maybe a week or 2. I don't know if it will work as good if it's not fresh, though. The recipe is very clear that you want to well, it says to pick it 2 or 3 times a week, but it also makes the comment that your lawn will thank you for it. Basically, you're going to clean out your lawn and do a nice rinse on your face at the same time. I don't know what that looks like in the camera, but it feels good. So, and then the other option, as I said before, was to strain this and then just dab it on your skin and let it dry before going outside 2 or 3 times a day, which I think is actually more maintenance than this. So we'll see. But I do, like I said, my skin does feel really good. So if you have dandelions in your lawn and you want something to do with it besides just putting it in your salad, here's an option. You can rejuvenate your skin and clean out the dandelions from your lawn at the same time. So this is Lady B, or Lady Bear and more, but my friends call me Lady B. But that is it for today, and I will see you next time. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. You'd think I would have read closer. You're going to take, I just wanted to double check this. There we go. Let's do that again. All right.